and this is part 2 of showing the first photos of Season 2 Z Nation, and I'm going to keep on going with the video. So this photo that you're looking at right here is 10,000 Warren and Doc, plus some woman. It looks like a woman right behind them. She's a little bit in the shadows. But I think that this is an indication that they have found a refugee shelter. Doc still looks like he's in pain. He does look a little pale. It's hard to see because it focuses more on 10,000, but I think that this is where they finally find the shelter they're looking for. Maybe where the man and the little girl in that previous photo is at. I think that they're going to take shelter there to get Doc treated, get out of the nuclear, air up there, whatever's going on, and figure out what to do next. So I think that this is an indication that that is what that is. And I think that Citizen Z will either lead them there or they're just going to miraculously come upon it. Which one that's going to be, I have no idea. Next here, we have a random guy who is holding a gun and walking down a corridor. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but my guess is that he's somebody that's looking for Murphy. He doesn't seem like he's, a very good guy or somebody that would be friendly. We may be wrong about that, but there's a couple of photos in a row here that kind of indicate maybe what's going on here. Because there's this photo, and then here's the next photo of Warren, who, she's holding a gun. She has a little bit of blood on her face right there on her cheek. And I think that these photos are related. I wouldn't be surprised if this is, people attacking the compound because Murphy was there, which I think is a very strong indication that Murphy and Cassandra will meet up with the other group members, maybe at this shelter, but what they plan on doing has nothing to do with what Warren wants to do. Warren may want to continue this mission, but Murphy's like, screw you, I'm going to do whatever I want, and I'm tired of being your, lapdog and, being told to, come here and come there and, be abused and all that. He might not be appreciative of that. So I think that it is possible that people are going to attack this area looking for Murphy. And we may see that happen. The shelter get attacked, burned down, ruined. We don't know. But I think that that's a possibility of something that might happen. And I think that there's people looking for Murphy. And Warren in this photo is either defending Murphy or she's defending herself and her friends, or all of the above. And in the next picture here, we have a guy who's holding a hammer and what looks almost to be like 10,000's rifle. I don't think it's the same one, though. There's another photo coming up where I think it is different, but it may be. But this looks, excuse me, sorry. He's probably another mercenary hunting for Murphy. Definitely very interesting. I think that even though you only see the back of this guy, there's another photo where I think it's the same guy, and I'm going to show you it right now. Here it is. Okay, this is the next photo. So, he's got a beard. He's got a little bit of a weird hairstyle there. I don't know what to call it, but again, he seems to be a sniper, probably somebody that's looking for Murphy as well, and it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens there. 10,000 will probably snipe him if I had to make a guess, but I think that there's a lot going on here, and I'm really interested to see who these people are. Are they working for Kurian? Are they working for Escorpion? Are they working for Vasquez, the government? Who are they? And I can't wait to find out who they work for. And the next photo, finally, we see one of Mac. We have not seen a photo yet of Mac until now. We see that he has a couple scratches on his face. He has a gun, a flashlight. His beard's a little thicker. And I think that, it's really hard to say where he's at. It could be a parking garage, like an underground parking garage, something like that. Could be a building in the, lower floor of a building looking for something. He might be looking for supplies. He might be planning getting next to Addie. Another possibility is that he might meet up with the group first. I did think about that. A lot of these photos, they kind of look very similar. The kind of walls, the kind of rooms. And it is very possible that they're taking cover in some kind of building and not a house. So it is possible that, Mac would be able to find, the shelter, and he would basically meet up with Warren and the rest of the group, talk about Addie a little bit, and then later on the group has a plan to go back and get her. But it is very possible that he has met up with Warren's group, and he might be helping to defend them, or he may, come to the rescue. Like, I could always see a little surprise twist where one of the gunmen has Warren, right in his trigger sights, and he's getting ready to pull the trigger, and Mac would come up right behind him, and boom, surprise, surprise, here we are, we meet up with everybody. That could very well happen as well. So I am interested to see what happens here, but I would not be surprised if Mac met up with the group again before Addie does. I don't know if they're going to meet up together at the same time, what's going to go on, but it wouldn't surprise me if Mac would meet up with them at the shelter, tell them about Addie, or, figure things out, and then they all go and get her. So we'll see what happens, but it's definitely nice to see a photo of Mac. We know that he's, out doing stuff. Next photo is a photo of a car exploding. God knows why. This could be the mercenaries again blowing things up. This could be a diversion to get zombies away. We don't know. There's really no indication of what it is, but does show some very nice effects, and we may see a lot more action in this season. And I think that it's going to be very intense right off the bat. So definitely something to look forward to there. And here's just a photo of one of the zombies in next season. I think, the zombies are definitely looking just as ugly as they did before. I don't know if Z Nation is going to have the zombies disintegrate as much as Walking Dead does, but, it has been 3 years, so they kind of do look pretty disgusting already. But it is nice to get a little picture of a zombie, know that they are still going to be a part of the show, because it wouldn't really be Z Nation without zombies. So glad to see some photos of that. Next up, we have a couple. They look like a couple. He's got a big, looks like almost like an AK-47, a Norinco, or something like that. One of those big, long assault rifles. And, the girl next to him. They could be a couple. I don't really know who they are. I have not seen any information about them. Don't know of any casting with them. They might be extras from the set. We don't really know. They might be there for a while, or they might be there just for one episode. We really don't know yet. But it's definitely nice to see other faces, to see how other characters might impact the upcoming new season. So it's definitely nice to see various different people. And finally, the last photo that I have is a woman being dragged into a pit by a zombie. Again, I think that this is again an indication of the shelter that a lot of people have met up, but that zombies will invade the area. Now, the question, though, also is, how are the zombies going to get there? It does make me wonder if Murphy will have the power to, summon zombies. We see that he's able to, in a sense, shelter himself from them, but can he also call them? Can he use his power and go, zombies, come here, I'm in danger? I don't know. It's very possible. So we may see that Murphy is the one bringing a lot of the carnage and brings the zombies to the shelter or wherever they are. And that could be very, very dangerous for anybody that's around him. So I am interested to see what the extent of Murphy's powers are. And I think that all of these photos indicate that it's going to be a very big action-packed season, and I am so excited. So with that, I'm going to bring this video to a close. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. If you guys have any comments, don't be afraid to leave them. Feel free to subscribe. I do have more videos coming. And if there are any suggestions that you would like to see for future videos, don't be afraid to let me know. We are getting closer. June is coming tomorrow. And it's just very exciting to know that we are only months away from seeing Z Nation. Seems like it's been forever, folks, but it's definitely been worth the wait, and I am very excited to see what they have coming up. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and thank you very much for watching.